Hey guys, if you're in Los Angeles and you're looking for an apartment building, I would definitely stay away from this one. Today, I'm going to be talking about 1BR or 1 bedroom. Let's get into this, guys.
Go.
What's up? Welcome back to FACCI'S Horror Movies and More. And on today's review, I'm going to be talking about 2019's 1BR or 1 bedroom, starring Taylor Nichols, Nicole Bryden Bloom, and Giles Mathieve. It was directed by David Marmer. So, this movie, the premise of this movie is a young woman moved to Los Angeles to start, I guess, kind of like a fresh life. She didn't have the best relationship with her father, so she moved to Los Angeles to look for an apartment and start fresh and just get away from everything that was bothering her back in her home where she lived before. As she's looking for apartments, she finds a seemingly perfect apartment, perfect residents that live there. Pretty much perfect everything. It seemed like it was going to be the great opportunity for her and a great place to live. As she would soon find out, this place was hiding more than you could see. So she moved in. This one guy, played by Giles Mathieve, he was very, very eager to help. Very eager to help her move all her stuff in. Very eager to get her in the building. So you don't think really anything of it. You just think these are a bunch of nice people and whatnot. But as this movie goes on, the tides change, that's for sure. Everyone's personality kind of shifts once it gets to a certain point in the movie. And being that this movie came out in 2019, this will definitely be a spoiler-filled review. The main character in this movie is Sarah. She's been working at her job. She was hanging out with one of her co-workers that she has become friends with, and invites her over for dinner the one night whenever she was supposed to go to a dinner party that the neighbors were holding. So they didn't really come out and say they were pissed off, but you can tell that they were kind of irritated that she didn't show up, and there was a reason they kept inviting her to all these barbecues.
We're neighbors. Hey, listen, we're having a barbecue. You should come.
Welcome. We like to make this place feel like a real...
In cookouts. As the movie goes on, we find out that this apartment complex is actually a cult, and they follow these 4 core values of how to live your life and everything. And they research every person that they want to bring in to their apartment complex before they actually let them move in. Once they get moved in, that's whenever they kind of start to train them and break them down and get rid of everything that made them who they were in the past and make them who the cult wants them to be in this apartment complex. And they put them, if they want you to marry this person, they will put you with this person, and you marry this and live with this person. They kind of arrange everything to how they want it to be in this apartment complex. So every choice you make is a choice that the cult wants you to make. So they physically exhaust Sarah, putting her in this room, making her lean up against this wall in this most painful position. And once the light on the wall goes off, she can rest. When it's on, she has to be up against the wall. They got cameras looking at her. They're playing some kind of classical music, all to psychologically train her to be who they want her to be in this community. Throughout this whole time, though, she says, "This is my fucking life." And as the movie progresses, you think that they broke her and they fixed her to be what they wanted her to be, but she was just playing them the whole time until the ending of this movie. But some of these scenes, you think, oh, what? It's going to be based in this apartment complex. This is going to be kind of boring, one note. No, this movie, I didn't know what to think going into this movie, but it was pretty damn intense. Whenever she refuses to lean up against the wall, they drill nails right through her hands. They stick her to the wall as blood's pouring down each hand. These characters were scary because this is something that could really happen in the world. It could be happening right now out in Los Angeles. It's a big ass city. You have no idea what's going on. But as the movie progresses, Sarah goes along with everything. She does exactly what they tell her to do until the friend that she had in the beginning of the movie that the cult got rid of out of her life, Taylor Nichols and the Giles Mathieve in this movie, their characters got rid of. They cut ties with everybody in Sarah's life, so they forgot about her, so that they would not give a shit that she was gone. But her best friend from the beginning of the movie gets thrown in this apartment complex as well, and they're trying to change her, but she has a lot of fight in her. And she's talking to Sarah, and Sarah finally, this is my fucking life. She snaps and she kills the one dude trying to escape. And the other guy comes out and he's like, no, he's like, you don't got the guts to shoot me. Kills that dude too, and then pretty much holds up the whole place, telling them she'll shoot if they don't let her leave. I mean, this is an intense movie for being just in this one apartment complex. Like I said before, you just don't think it's gonna roll this way. I didn't think that I personally even liked this movie. A lot of people on Killer Flicks, they didn't think this would be my kind of movie either. But I really enjoyed this movie a lot. I like the premise. It's like I said, it's scary. It could happen to anybody, anytime, and you don't know. But Sarah finally, like I said, she fought the courage to escape. The guy that she was married to in the movie, or they forced her to marry in the movie, he still had some of his own thoughts and willpowers inside of him, because he didn't listen before, so he was always punished. If you didn't listen in this movie, you got punished some way. So that guy's punishment was they freaking did something to the inside of his ear, and then they made him blind in one eye because he didn't listen and he was breaking the rules. If you didn't listen to the rules, there was consequences and punishments. So you had to go along with what the community said. But he holds the people back, lets Sarah escape. She thinks she's home free. As they're setting off the alarm, as she's running down the street, she sees the next reality sign. It's the same company that rented her apartment. And as she looks up and down the street, every single sign says vacant, and it's the same company. And red lights just start flashing on every single apartment complex. So this wasn't just happening in one apartment complex. It was happening on the whole block, for all you know. And that's some scary shit to think that a cult could run this whole block and she really has nowhere to go. And that's whenever you say, holy shit, you just escaped and did all that shit for probably nothing because you're never getting out of here. And that's scary as hell. Scary as hell, but I had a fun time watching this movie that I honestly didn't expect. I saw the title and I was like, it's gonna be boring as hell. Another one of those slow burns. But this movie was kick-ass. I would highly recommend this movie as well. Definitely. It's probably one of my favorite movies that I've seen recently. On a scale, honestly, I'd probably give it 3.5 out of 5. I thought it was that good, that intense. The story was great. The cult was creepy as hell because they seem like nice people all the way around, and then underneath, this is what they're doing. In the big cities like that, anything is possible. They have millions and millions of people, so you don't know what the hell's going on. But that was my take on 1BR, what I thought about it. I definitely recommend that you guys check it out. If you have seen 1BR, leave your thoughts in the comments below. Let me know what you guys thought about it, if you were creeped out by it, if you actually think something like this could happen in real life. Because I think it could. But definitely, hopefully you like this video. Definitely subscribe to the channel. Share this video if you get my content out there. See if other people want to check out my mediocre content. And definitely just want to tell you, I have an apartment for rent actually right down here, and it's got a good price, and we will treat you with the greatest respect. Have a great, oh my bad, have a scary day.